The ancients were right, the government lied, and the elites are already packing. The 10th planet is real. For 40 years, if you said the words Planet X or Nibiru, you were laughed at. You were called crazy. You were told to trust the official science. NASA told us the solar system was stable. They told us the orbits were closed. They told us the ancient texts were just myths. They were lying. Because while they were denying it in public, they were hunting for it in the dark. And now, the math has become undeniable. The cover-up is cracking. They are calling it Planet 9 to keep you calm, to make it sound like a sterile, academic discovery, a hypothetical object in the deep freeze of space. But looking at the data, the mass, and the terrifying elliptical path it cuts through the void, it matches with chilling precision the description of the ancient Sumerian winged destroyer. The ghost is real, the debt is due, and the elites have known it was coming for a very long time. Why announce it now? Why, after decades of denial, are mainstream astronomers suddenly predicting a massive object 10 times the size of Earth? Because they can't hide the gravitational symptoms anymore. The solar system is broken. Look at the outer worlds: Sedna, the Goblin, Biden, tiny dwarf planets that are all clustered together, pulled to one side, moving in lockstep. The odds of this happening by chance are 1 in 14,000. That's not chance. That is a shepherd herding sheep. But here is the smoking gun they don't put in the headlines. The sun is tilted. The entire solar system spins on a flat plane. But the sun? It's tilted 6 degrees off axis. Physics says this is impossible unless a massive, invisible hand has been torquing the entire system for billions of years. That hand is Planet 9. And if it has the power to tilt the sun, imagine what it does when it gets close to Earth. The government isn't announcing a discovery. They are managing a soft disclosure, preparing you for the visual confirmation of the object they have been tracking with infrared satellites since the 1980s. This is where the timeline gets terrifying. The orbit of this object isn't a circle. It's a massive, elongated loop, a dagger plunging into the dark and swinging back out. One orbit takes roughly 10,000 to 20,000 years. Does that number sound familiar? It should. Every time this cycle completes, human history resets. The Great Flood, the disappearance of Atlantis, the sudden end of the Ice Age, the inexplicable collapse of advanced ancient civilizations. They didn't fail. They were wiped out. The Sumerians wrote it down on clay tablets. They called it Nibiru, the planet of the crossing. The Babylonians called it Marduk. The Egyptians called it the destroyer. They described a reddish star that crosses the plane of the solar system, bringing tides that swallow mountains and fire that falls from the sky. We thought they were writing poetry. They were writing warnings. And now the Planet 9 models show it doing exactly what the ancients said: an inclined orbit, a crossing path, a mass capable of triggering geomagnetic chaos. The ancients didn't have telescopes. So how did they know? Unless they saw it the last time it was here? The biggest lie the fact-checkers tell you is, it's too far away to hurt us. They claim Planet 9 is perihelion. Its closest approach is still hundreds of astronomical units away. They say it won't collide with Earth. That is a straw man argument. It doesn't need to hit us to kill us. Planet 9 acts like a wrecking ball to the Oort cloud, the shell of trillions of frozen comets surrounding our system. As it swings back toward the sun, its gravity acts like a shotgun blast. It dislodges millions of comets, sending them screaming into the inner solar system. We aren't waiting for a planet collision. We are waiting for the debris field, and we are already seeing the signs. Fireballs increasing in frequency. Oumuamua, the interstellar object that defied physics, the Chelyabinsk meteor. The precursors are arriving. The swarm is ahead of the heavy mass. But the real threat is magnetic connection. We live in an electric universe. When two massive celestial bodies approach, they interact electromagnetically long before they touch physically. Planet 9 is a massive magnetic presence. Its approach is already stressing our sun. Solar flares are changing. Earth's magnetic pole is racing toward Siberia at unprecedented speeds. The hum of the Earth is changing frequency. The earthquakes, the volcanic waking, the extreme weather. It's not just climate change, it's gravitational proximity. If this is true, why isn't the government panicking? Who says they aren't? Look at their actions, not their words. Since the early 2000s, right around the time the Planet X rumors started on the early internet, the global elite began the greatest construction project in history. The underground, the Svalbard Global Seed Vault, opened in 2008, designed to survive biblical catastrophes. Why do we need a seed vault if everything is fine? The massive purchases of land in New Zealand by Silicon Valley billionaires. The frantic construction of deep underground military bases, DUMBs, beneath the Ozarks and the Rockies. The sudden, desperate push for Mars colonization by private billionaires. They aren't exploring. They are fleeing. They know the cycle is ending. They have the astronomical data that you aren't allowed to see. They know the tilt is correcting itself violently. They have accepted that 90% of the surface population will not survive the shift, and they have decided that you are not on the guest list. The announcement of Planet 9 is the final signal. When they officially show you the picture, when they admit it's closer than we thought, when they declare a temporary emergency, understand what that actually means. It means the object is visible. It means the influence is irreversible. It means the cycle of the ancients has returned to collect its debt. The ghost is no longer a story. The conspiracy was true. And as the sky begins to change, humanity will realize the hardest truth of all. We are not the masters of this system. We are just the tenants, and the landlord has returned to evict us.